When most people think of dolls, they think of little children toys. But this is not what ball-jointed dolls are. For the most part, they are designed for adult collectors or for older teens who have the common sense not to break them. Think of it a bit as like in the old days when you used to have a doll that you will pass on to your family. They can be a little bit of an heirloom. Most of the people who buy ball-joint dolls are between the 9s and the range all the way up to 60. And it's not limited to just girl collector. It's a hobby for everyone and anyone who appreciates good craftsmanship. But the way that you choose a ball-joint doll, it depends on how much you're willing to pay for it. What you pay for is what you get. Very simple as that. Ball-joint dolls come in two forms. They either have elastic joints or they have mechanical joints. The mechanical joints tend to provide more fluid, steadier motion, while the elastic joints are considered to be true ball-jointed dolls. Well, now from the size of the ball-joint dolls range a lot. They can either be as small as 10 centimeters, or they can even be as almost a whole meter tall, like 100 centimeters. Or even 120. There have even been some dolls that are 140 centimeters. But as you can expect, there was not a huge demand from them, mainly because of the price. Once you get to the meter territory, the prices of the dolls, they go from 2,000 to 5,000, So most of the standard size of the dolls are 60 centimeters, 40 centimeters, and 20 centimeters and lower. The designs of the dolls, they depend a lot on what the artist has in mind, what they like to do. Some artists like to give ball-joint dolls anime eyes, while others prefer to go for full-blown realism. And there's some that like to design little animals. When you go to a typical ball-joint doll retailer, you will notice that they have either in-stock ball-joint dolls or limited dolls, or just whatever dolls. The in-stock ball-joint dolls are, you order them and then you ship them. The artist already has the doll already made in his workshop, or even the doll retailer already has it in the store, and they can be shipped right away. Since the doll is in stock, that means that you can't order any new customization. What you see is what you get. With dolls that are either pre-ordered or limited, you have a little bit of more range on how can you design the doll. You can change the skin color, and you can even choose different hairs and outfits. But that's just on an artist base. Some just only let you pick the skin color of the doll. If you wanted to give her like a normal skin color, or if you want to give the doll like green skin or purple skin, or even like ash skin. It's just whatever the customer is looking for. And another thing that you can customize is whether the doll has body blushing, in order to have more realism, or if you only want to customize the makeup of the face. So, aside from in-stock and limited dolls, you can also buy a basic doll. Think of it as a blank canvas for you to draw whatever you want. You can make your own idealized doll. This is perfect for people that are just terrible at sculpting. So, you can just get a basic ball-joint doll, and then you can just paint the face and dress her and make the wigs and design her as however you like. Ball-joint dolls is perfect for people with a lot of creativity, but not enough stuff to paint on, So that's a perfect and ideal gift for somebody who has a person that is very creative. Oh yeah, the next thing worth mentioning is the point of origin of most of the ball-joint dolls. Boy and dolls are a very niche market in the Asian continent for the most part. The most expensive dolls are made in Russia. The Russian managers seem to love those very beautiful handmade boy dolls. So if you want a very beautiful doll that is just your own, that very unique, you can just start looking in the Russian market. From other people that made handmade ball jointed dolls are the Chinese, the Koreans, and also the Japanese. They've been working on those little dolls for a long time because giving a nice looking doll was considered a very thoughtful present in their culture. Well, I hope you find these short novice guides to ball joint dolls very amusing. The shipping time of most dolls tends to be between, if it's in stock, you get it like in less than a month, depending on how the world is, you know. So if in a normal time, in a normal year, in a normal day, it takes about a month to a couple of weeks. With everything that's going on, you can expect to get your doll, even if it's in stock, it might even take 2 to 3 months, but that's mainly shipping issues. Most dolls tend to be made and hand painted between a month or two. But it might take longer because don't forget this is one artist making a doll, so you might be a lot far back in the cool line. And now, to get you started, here's a list of some of my favorite ball joint doll companies. They have the molds and the skulls that I find very amusing. I hope you find this tutorial or guide amusing. Bye bye and God bless.